What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quote of the day: no one is ever truly safe from pain and suffering, but it is possible to find strength and hope in the midst of it. Unknown. Song of the day: Coma by Bullet for My Valentine. So from time to time, I listen to a lot of music, and what I like to do is go online and research what the artist was thinking of or channeling emotionally when they wrote the song, because it's a really inspiring or powerful track. And I decided I was had a little downtime, and I googled what is the song "Hell Finds You Anywhere" by Thousand Below about, and I came up with this article with someone who was talking about the song. And I don't know if it was an AI generated article or if it was someone who actually wrote it, but I don't know if I agree that that's what the song is about. However, I do agree with this quote. I love this quote. And this quote is so true about life in general. No matter what you do, no matter how you prepare, you will never be 100% safe from pain and suffering. Matter of fact, I will say everybody's life is going to have pain and suffering in it. And that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. The kid who is a son of a millionaire, he's got pain and suffering in his life. The person whose family is struggling to keep the lights on and feed him every day, he's got pain and suffering in his life. The people that fall in between that spectrum, they've got pain and suffering in their life. Everybody on this planet has pain and suffering in this life. And that is not me to say that I'm comparing anybody's pain and suffering, saying that somebody has it better than this one or someone has it worse than this one. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is pain is pain. Suffering is suffering. You are at a spot that is uncomfortable or disadvantageous to you. And that right there is what I want to speak to. That right there is what we want to speak about. Even though we can't protect ourselves 100% from the bad things that are going to come, even though we can't completely wipe out the misery and negativity in our lives, there is strength in the midst of these situations, and there is hope no matter what you are going through. At the end of the day, we will all have to come up with the tools and find the resources to get through what we're going through. And I know that you can do it. I know you have that power in you, and I want you to know it. And I want you to understand that I understand how it can feel like you don't have that power. I understand how it can feel like the entire universe, that God himself has conspired to make your life miserable, a living hell. But I also want you to know that that's not the truth. That's the enemy that wants you to believe that. That's the negative forces that want you to believe that want to prey upon you in that situation. I'm here to reverse that train of thought. I'm here to reverse that energy. I'm here to be the antidote to fear. And the antidote to fear is hope. The antidote to fear is knowledge. Once you provide someone with knowledge and resources and tools, they see how their problem can actually be defeated, can be overcome, can be marginalized. And I've had these resources, these mentors, these people in my life, and they were sprinkled in at the right times and through precise moments. I'm so thankful that they weren't all at me at once. Like, I had them in different points in my life. I am so blessed in that, and so thankful and grateful for that, because when you're going through something hard, all you see is the problem, the eyesore a lot of times, and you need someone else to remind you of two things. They need, well, several things, right? One thing that I love to remind people of that that are going through what they're going through is that I want you to know you're not alone first, right? Like, other people are going through stuff too. Because the minute you start thinking that you're the only one, that's when desperate and drastic measures start entering your mind. It's like, if I'm the only one who has to go through this, then I'm about to become a villain. You know, if I'm the only one who has to go through this, then maybe I'm destined to give up and fail. So the first thing you want to tell people is, you're not alone. I want you to know, I've gone through something similar to this. I've gone through something just like this. I want you to know you're not alone, that some other people have to deal with this too. The second thing I love to remind people of is the power that they have. Look at what you've gone through before. Look at the things that you've overcome before. And now you stand here on this precipice and you doubt yourself, but you've overcome things before. And then I remind them again, because some of them will say, well, I haven't gone through anything like this before. Okay, but you haven't given up yet either. So no matter what, you still have the power. If it's because you conquered something in the past or because you haven't given up yet, it takes strength to persevere. It takes strength to continue to endure. It takes strength to open your eyes every day and put on your shoes and walk and go throughout the day. And even though this thing is burdening you or going over you. And the last thing that I like to remind people is that this is a moment. This is just a moment. This is one moment in the rest of your life. Now, I don't know how long this moment is going to last. I wish I could tell you that, because when I was in my moments, I wish someone could have told me that too. But the most powerful thing I can tell you is that I don't know how long this moment is going to last, but I can tell you that it's not going to. There will be a moment after that. What that moment looks like is how you deal with this moment right now. So those are the three things that I always remind people when they're going through something. Hey, you're powerful. Hey, you're not alone. Hey, this is just a moment. And those three things usually start to change people's perspectives. You know, they definitely change mine. You know, the minute I know that this is just round 5 of a 12-round fight, the minute I know this is just quarter 2 of a 4-quarter game, fine. You know what? Let's get through this quarter. And let's regroup after it. Let's regroup at halftime. You know, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be judged on how you played one quarter or how you performed in one round. It's going to be the entirety of the game, the entirety of your life. So I've already gone longer on this video than I wanted to, so I'm going to wrap it up with that. But I just thought this was a great quote to express a lot of things. If you guys know who wrote it, go ahead and add it to the comments. If it's an AI generated one, add that to the comments too. But it's definitely a great quote, and I hope that this video and this quote helped you guys like it helped me. Because the minute I read that, I just got like this surge of energy. Like, yeah, that's been the story of my entire life. There's no way to become truly safe from pain and suffering, but it is possible to find strength and hope in the midst of it. It is possible to find yourself. It is possible to define yourself, to learn how much power you truly have. And once you learn about your powers and how to control them, just like in the X-Men, boy, you're going to become one of the greatest mutants in the world. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. You keep me in your prayers, I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.